Also in the center of the universe tonight, Lauren Silberman, who made news last week by becoming the first female to try out at an NFL regional scouting combine. Now, it was a story that was adored by almost every news outlet across the country who gravitated towards Silberman as a pioneer and a groundbreaker, but the tryout was a complete bust. After 2 miserable kicking attempts, Silberman called it a day, citing an injury. Now, since we happen to know a kicking expert who is a friend of the show, we thought it was time to bring her back on. That's right, Mo Isom is here, the former LSU goalie and a tryout for the LSU kicking job as well. Welcome, Mo.
Hello, how are ya?
Thanks for coming on with us. Now, you are obviously the best female kicker that we know, so can you explain to us maybe what happened with this tryout?
You know, honestly, there are few words that I can really come up with. I've been out of the country for 3 weeks, so I just got back. I just heard all the news about this, and then I saw the video, and then I read some things about it, and it was just brutal. I mean, it was hard to watch. I don't know too much of her backstory. I don't know how much training or time or preparation she put into it.
Let's try none.
Well, I mean, honestly, just watching her form, just watching her approach to the ball, just watching her technique, it really didn't seem like she put too much time or preparation into it. And that's what was so crucial. I mean, I trained for 18 months just to have a shot at trying out, you know, just to be able to somewhat master the skill, and that was such a condensed amount of time for what's truly needed.
Well, you're obviously an athlete. I mean, you took this thing seriously, and it's doubtful that she did. I think the only injury that she had, honestly, was to her pride. Now, the 2 kicks she made traveled a combined 30 yards. Let's be honest, this is probably just a publicity stunt, right?
I don't know so much about publicity. It's hard for me to voice on that because a lot of people said that about my endeavor, and that wasn't what it was about at all. So I can't throw the publicity stunt card at her. You know, maybe it's something she's dreamed of doing. Maybe it's something she really thought she had a chance at, but I just don't know if she knew the work that was genuinely needed to make it happen. It just doesn't seem like she did, and it was embarrassing, honestly, I'm sure to her pride, to the NFL, I mean, to the team, to her fam, I don't know.
So if you were out there, let's be honest, how far would you have kicked the ball?
The furthest I ever hit kickoffs were to the end zone line, and more consistently to about the 3 or 5 yard line.
There's plenty of D1 teams that could use that leg.
Yes, there are.
Hey, you're telling me. Come on.
We've got some great video playing of you right now at the LSU indoor practice facility. Doing a little celebrating, too. I like the celebration. Now, Mo, Katie Nida, the first woman to score a point in Division I football in a game, believes this did more harm than good to other females hoping to pursue the NFL. I feel the same way with 3 daughters, knowing that this is only going to make it tougher for legitimate female athletes to come out and try to overcome some barriers and to make history. Do you agree?
Yeah, I think it just sort of puts a bad taste in people's mouths. I mean, this is the first female to ever do it. I think the rule was just passed last year that females could. So for this to be your inaugural female going out and trying it, I think women across the country were holding their breaths that this woman would really do a great job and sort of make a name and have a great presence. But it was disappointing. I mean, honestly, it really was. And it's going to make it difficult for the next woman because of the barrier she's going to have to cross just to get the respect to go out for the tryout.
Now, with college in your rear view, are you ever thinking about going out for an NFL team? You still got the cannon. I know it.
Still got the cannon. I don't know. I haven't given it too much thought. Maybe something now I'll have to go redeem women's pride everywhere and give it a shot. But don't mark my words on that. We'll see.
You're gonna make her look pretty bad, that's for sure. Sign up for the combine. Come on, do it. Now, you said you were in Africa for the last 3 weeks. Apparently, you were out there climbing Kilimanjaro. How was that?
Yes, climbing Mount Kilimanjaro. Let me start by saying we made it to the top. Let me follow up by saying it was genuinely one of the worst experiences of my life. It was so hard. I mean, I've been an athlete for 18 years, and I've never done anything so physically taxing. It was just so hard, but I was excited to be out there with Next Step. It was a great opportunity. We made it to the top. I think only like 42% of people do, so I can easily tell why. It was so hard, but yeah, we made it. It was cool.